Hey everyone, my name is Nathan Pay and welcome back to another episode of Blu Ocean Crypto. So today I want to talk about the Ruby 2.0 that's coming up right away here, as well as the Nexira DAEP. So just after my last video, Mavia had done an announcement kind of giving us some more details in regards to both of this, and there was actually a key change that they made to the Ruby 2.0. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay, so they put this information on Discord. There was a tweet that said Ruby 2.0 is coming, but this really gets into the thick of it. So I wanted to just read this info for you guys here and give you my insight. So we know that the migration is happening on the 18th, which is right away. It's a major ecosystem update. Now the conversion is 1-to-1. I actually really like this. It just makes it so simple. It doesn't, because even though when they were going to do 10-to-1, there was no difference because it impacted everyone. It was still going to feel like we got less Ruby, or feel like we had a Ruby taken away from us. This won't. It just stays the same. So I'm really happy about that. I like that they made this. They talk about how the Mavia earning formula will remain virtually unchanged, so players can expect consistency and value. Not exactly sure what they mean there, because it says virtually, so there is maybe a little bit of alteration there. They also talk about how the earning process will be updated. Now, this is the thing that most people had questions about. I just want to give you my insight here, but basically 2.16 billion Ruby 2.0 will be pre-minted. That's the keyword to remember, pre-minted, and allocated for distribution across 6 flagship games, including Heroes of Mavia within the Nexira DAEP ecosystem. So, first people were like, why are you minting 2.16 billion? It's like, don't worry, it's not minting, it's pre-minting. Now, the best reason I can think for this is Mavia is kind of directly connected to the entire back end of Ruby. If these other games are from other studios, you don't want to give them direct access to that. It opens up exploits, it opens up vulnerability potentials. If they pre-mint, put it in another pool, then they can control the distribution from that other pool without basically exposing the ecosystem and exposing kind of the back end of how Ruby works. That's why I think they're doing it. They're pre-minting it, putting it in another pool. That pool is going to be used to distribute rewards to the other games. And I actually think that's really smart. It's just a lot of people didn't kind of read between the lines to understand that. So that's, this is a good thing. I actually really like that they were transparent about it. Now, they also talk about how the MPEX migration and Nexira DAE deployment is on track for 25th, so that's the week coming up here. The MPEX migration and Nexira DAEP deployment are currently on schedule for the 25th. Huge step forward. This is interesting because I don't necessarily think we're going to see a game right away, but we're probably going to see some changes in the marketplace because the marketplace, the MPEX, is going away. So I'm really curious to see what some of that is going to look like. There's already some updates and changes to the Ruby marketplace right now. Like you can see that they're getting prepared for it, but this is exciting. I mean, April feels like we've got jam-packed full of stuff here. I'd like to see some mints. I'd like to see some other stuff. There is going to be an Earth Day event. They talked about that in game. There is more details on the weekly tournaments as well, but I'm going to cover that in another video for you guys. And just a quick reminder, make sure to use creator code GROTH in game. It's free to do. It supports Bog and Mavia and events that we do. So really appreciate it. It means a lot to us. I just want to say thanks for being subscribed to the channel. Do me a favor and smash that like button, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Cheers.